Middle East is once again on edge. The U.S. military is preparing strike options against Iran, with forces already in position for a potential weeks-long operation targeting Tehran. Reuters reports preparations are underway as President Donald Trump weighs possible attack orders. If launched, it could trigger a major and dangerous escalation. Trump has made his position clear. Frustrated with decades of stalled negotiations, he declared that the United States would get it settled once and for all. His remarks reflect growing impatience in Washington, where officials believe Iran has prolonged diplomatic talks, while tensions, casualties, and instability have continued to rise across the region. Behind the scenes, military preparations are intensifying. Trump confirmed that tremendous power has already arrived in the region, with additional carrier groups and military reinforcements on standby. The message is unmistakable. The United States is demonstrating strength while leaving the door open for diplomacy, but preparing for conflict if talks collapse. Trump also referenced a previous military operation known as Midnight Hammer, highlighting both the difficulty of negotiating with Iran and Washington's willingness to act decisively. Speaking in remarks reported by ANI, Trump signaled that while he prefers a deal, the military option remains firmly on the table. A senior U.S. delegation, including Special Envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, will hold direct talks with Iranian representatives on Tuesday morning. The discussions are expected to address nuclear tensions, military escalation, and efforts to revive diplomatic engagement between Washington and Tehran. The latest tensions were triggered by Iran's crackdown on widespread protests last month. The unrest, and Tehran's response, drew sharp international criticism and further strained already fragile relations between Washington and Tehran. Despite ongoing diplomatic efforts, negotiations over Iran's nuclear program remain stalled. The Pentagon has deployed additional strike groups specifically to keep military options open. Both sides continue to engage in talks, but neither has ruled out confrontation. These tensions are rooted in recent history. The 12-day war between Israel and Iran last June saw unprecedented strikes on Iranian military and nuclear facilities. The United States later joined the offensive, targeting key nuclear sites before a ceasefire was eventually brokered by Trump. Negotiations continue without a breakthrough, but with massive military assets moving into position and rhetoric intensifying, the possibility of a direct and prolonged conflict between the United States and Iran is no longer theoretical. It is a scenario both sides are actively preparing for.
The world doesn't stop, neither do we. Subscribe to Midday for news that matters.